Hi guys, welcome to my crazy life. It's Lori, and I have a thrift haul for you today. I went to the bins, but I also I'm eating freeze-dried fruit. I also went to Staples. Okay, does everybody but me know that at Staples they sell Amazon returns now? I had no idea. So my Staples is they stock on Friday and it's $15 and it goes down until Thursday, dollar-wise. And on Thursdays it's $4 for everything, I think. I'll look, but I think it was $4 on Thursdays, and then they restock on Friday and it goes back up. Yeah, $4. So I will show you what I got. I went in and bought two things. First, I got this puzzle. It's Bridgerton. I don't know how much it was regular price. It's a wooden puzzle. And I took it out of the plastic, so I wanted to see what it was. But this is what this is what it will look like when it's put together. Isn't that fun? And the shapes, all the little pieces, a lot of them are like shapes. And I'm thinking you could also put it together backwards, but you have like a diamond. And I saw a little corgi in here. Where'd the corgi go? An ink bottle and a feather. So they're shaped like things, and then you put them together and they make a puzzle. I know I saw a corgi. Anyway, so that was $4, and it was in the plastic still, so I definitely know all the pieces are here. And I'm going to see what kind of things I can do if I put the puzzle together and glue it together and keep it. The second thing I got, which I'm excited for, is these Christmas candles. They are wax candles, but they're electric. Boogie woogie. And they have a remote. So we're going to look at these. I didn't take them. I opened the box, but I could tell when I opened the end that it didn't look like anybody had touched it because the styrofoam was still intact. So we're going to open it and look together. But they had a bunch of them, so I'm pretty sure it was an overstock and not a bunch of returns. Yeah, this has never been opened. So the candles themselves are wax. These are wax, right? But you put a battery in the bottom, and then there's a little remote control, and you can turn them on, and it looks like they're lit. Where'd I go? But they're not lit. But they're wax. And I thought that was super fun. For $4, I had seen them, and I looked them up at Christmas time, but I just didn't want to spend the money, on them. But for $4, thank you. I just have to go buy batteries for them before Christmas. These will stay indoors in the temperature controlled house. So I thought that was a fun find. I'll go back again. Maybe one day I'll go on a Friday morning, but it would have to be something pretty spectacular for me to pay $15 for something that I don't know if it's going to work or not. These two things, there was no risk because they were both unopened. I got this a couple times ago at the thrift, but I forgot to show it to you. It's a Tommy Bahama beach cover-up. It's just a little shawl that you put on over your bathing suit when I go to the pool and stuff. It's brand new, but it needs to be laundered. It smells like somebody's perfume. But it's really light, just gauzy. So that'll get laundered. Okay, So on this trip, I spent $10.74. So everything you're going to see from this point forward was $10.74. Because they give me this, the guy gave me the senior discount again. I was like, I'm not really. He's like, I don't care. So I bought 5.2 pounds of clothing, and that came to $11.90. And the senior discount took off $2.38. And then I spent on books, really, 59 cents, 1 pound, and took off 12 cents. So the total is $10.74. That's with my tax and discount. So I'll show you the books. I picked this up because I just thought it was super fun, brand new. And I'm going to put this with the little girls' books when I do my blind date with the book. And it's a little princess. Stickers are all here. I made sure before I grabbed it. And it's just a little crafty book for a little girl. So I grabbed that because I thought it would be sweet. And then I rescued a pattern. This is a Precious Moments put out by DMC in 1993. Brand new, it was $6. And it is the entire cross stitch pattern to make, all right, here we go that way. To make a Noah's Ark cross stitch, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's cross stitch. Yeah. So there's your small pattern and all your colors. And then there's a bigger pattern in the back. So I'll put this on my Etsy store because that's what we do. We rescue it and then we Etsy it. And then the last thing I grabbed that I said it was toys, but he charged me the 59 cents. I didn't know what it was at first, but I grabbed it because I thought it looked interesting and I opened it up and I'm kind of excited. It is an advent calendar somebody bought, but it's Legos. Not real Legos. And I pulled out a different one and it was an ornament. I don't know what this one is going to make. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll put them together. I don't think there's 24 in here or 25, but I'll open them all up, take them out and put them together. I definitely know what this one is because I peeked at this one too. This one will make a wreath. So maybe they're ornaments. I'm not really sure. So I'll take them all out and do that. So the pattern, the books, and the Lego kits were 59 cents. Minus 12 cents because I'm old. All right, then this is all the clothing. I haven't washed it yet. It's going to go upstairs into the laundry. So funny little thing. I feel like divine intervention happens sometimes to us all. You put it out in the universe and you say, I need something. I want something. And it sometimes comes to you, right? So I've been saying to myself, I need shorts for summer. I don't really have any shorts that fit me because the shorts I had from last summer, I haven't tried them on, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to fit this summer. I'm not going to buy a lot, but so I was out shopping for some summer work clothes because, again, I needed some work clothes. And I'm not paying $35 for a pair of shorts. It's not going to happen. So let's do some math. We're going to math at the end so that you don't want to hear me. You don't have to. I don't know if these are going to fit, but these are Lee brand, like regular Lee brand. Now, sometimes Lee runs small, and I can't remember what size these were. These are a 10. I do wear an 8-10, so they may not fit me. I don't know. I have to try them on. But I thought they were super cute for summer. And they have the little slit here, and they're a little longer. Probably a 6 or a 7 inch if I had to guess, but I like them. I like the pattern, and I like a structured short. So I grabbed those. These are the Loft khaki short. Maybe too short. Maybe too short. Because this, I think, is a 3 inch. But these are a size 10. In olive. Cute. The Loft. We like the loft. And then I know there was one more pair. These, which are medium, those will definitely fit me. And this is J. Crew. Just your regular little, like, honestly, they're shorts. I will wear them as shorts, but they could also be a pajama bottom. They're just like a boxer. Cute, comfy little short in a denim color. I was like, bingo, I need shorts. I'm Shazam, they're shorts. Who knows? So 3 pair of shorts. Oh, this is gonna be the last thing. Oh yeah, so this is definitely pajamas. It's an extra large. They were probably given away at women's gymnastics, but it's Ohio State women's gymnastics. Probably thrown into the field or the crowd, or they were a giveaway when you went to a gymnastics match or meet. Definitely a pajama shirt, but great for summer because I need all the things, right? Also from, I think, J. Crew. Let's look. Yes, J. Crew knit goods. I don't know if this is a vintage. I'm not sure. It's a large. And it's just a sweatshirt. Not a heavy sweatshirt. I mean, not like a thick sweatshirt, but it is pretty heavy. It's a double knit. It's solid. And it does have the kangaroo pouch pocket. And then you have your split seams a little longer in the back. I think it's absolutely adorable. I hope it makes it through the washer and the dryer. You know how this goes. But I think this is a nice spring sweatshirt. I have not tried any of this on. And the last thing I found is a set, pajama set. So this brand is, what brand is this? Cuddle Duds, maybe? No, I don't know. I'm not sure yet, but maybe it's in the top. Anyway, it is winter, Christmassy, wintry. It's definitely flannel with the animals. Decent flannel. So pants, and it's a set, it's a size medium. I'm not really good with sets, so we'll see how this works. Oh, Charter Club. I'm not sure who does Charter Club. I can't remember. I know I've seen them before, but it doesn't matter. And then the shirt, the top, the button up with the little fun sleeves. We'll see if it fits. If not, I will pass it along like I do. Now, oh, fabric. This has to get washed, I think. It smells funny. Somebody bought it and did some weird cutting. Like, weird cutting on this thing. No idea. This is definitely from Joann. I recognize the fabric. I've bought it many times. It's called White on White. And I use it to line the inside of my bags when I sew them. Somebody made a scrap something out of this because it's just a mess. But I'm going to fix it up. What I'm going to do is wash it, iron it, and then cut the ends and pieces to, you know, cut off all the scragglies so that when I need it, it'll be in decent shape. But it definitely needs to be laundered, but it needs to be laundered by itself. And there's probably a good half a yard of fabric in here. So let's do some math, and then I'm going to show you the best thing of all. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items. 9 divided by 12, 11. They were $1 a piece. I don't need to do any mathing. I spent $9. Yeah, I spent $9. $9.50. They were $1 a piece. The last thing that I found, yeah, it stinks. We need to wash this. Ooh. Is, if you know the brand, if you're a backpacking aficionado and you know the brand Marmot, this is a $160 rain jacket. It is an outdoor rain jacket. It is Gore-Tex. It does have the zips and the pits. So what you do is you unzip it here if it's summertime and you get air because it's completely waterproof. So you unzip your armpits and it brings the air in. It has the collar up here. It has the hard or the firm rain cap if you need to put your hat on like that. This is firm. I don't know if they melted it a little bit. I'm not really sure. There's a little bit of discoloring on the inside, but if you want to see, look, this is how you know it's waterproof. These seams are doubled and they're all, I don't know if that's glued or melted down the seams, but there's no water getting in. Your zipper is on the inside with your Velcro. So you're staying dry in this jacket. And it is a ladies, I think. But I'm not sure. There's your inside for your armpits. It's because it does not breathe. You need that. Yeah, see, it's peeling ever so slightly, but I can glue. I will glue that little piece down after I wash it. That little piece right there, and trim it up. Because it's doing a little lifting, but nothing terrible. Looks like some of the seal came off, which is fine. I can put a little piece of duct tape on that. Let's see if it fits me. I haven't even tried it on yet. Pretty sure it fits. Oh, yes. Actually, it's probably a men's, but I don't care. You have your pockets, and then they have zippers and Velcro. Yeah, it fits great. Whoever had it was a little stinky, but whatever. So yeah, $160 raincoat. And here's the deal. When I travel, it'll go with me. If I get caught in the rain, I have a rain jacket. That's what's important, right? All right, guys, that is everything I got this week at the Thrift and at Staples. So I hope you enjoy and you are having a fantastic night, and I will talk with you later. Bye.